Yeah, so it's always gonna be something new. When a person decides to be themselves, they're offer something no one else can be.
Yeah, because once you be you, who could be you but you?
Right.
That's what's wrong right now. Everybody trying to rap the same style with the, I don't know who created it, if it was Future or Migos, but all them niggas sound the same.
Welcome back to First Period Music, your first stop for the latest news and info from the world of hip-hop and rap. Today, we'll be talking about a few rappers that may not go as hard as they want us to think. Before we get started, if this is your first time in First Period Music, thanks for visiting. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on all the latest about your favorite artist. And now, let's dive into today's video. The industry is filled to the brim with hardcore artists that know what it's like to live life on the streets and deal with the challenges of poverty and gang life. And this is somewhat true. From Cardi B, the self-proclaimed gangsta bitch with a Bloods affiliation, to the Crips-connected, weed-smoking Afro man, there are undoubtedly several rappers who truly know what it's like to live the hard life and still make it to the top. And then you have the other rappers, the ones who talk the talk and have even learned how to walk the walk of a street rapping artist, but who aren't as authentically tough as they might like us to think. Here are just a few rappers who fooled us into thinking they come from the streets, when they really come from the suburbs. Lil Yachty. This Atlanta rapper came into notoriety when his SoundCloud released song, One Night, was used in an online viral video. By early the next year, he was modeling for Kanye West in Madison Square Garden. It's a bit of a strange move for a would-be rapper, but it seemed to do the trick, and his first mixtape was launched just a month later, much to the enjoyment of his brand new fans. The rest of that year saw him working constantly on both his own solo music as well as a few high-powered collaborations. While Lil Yachty's game is rap, his personal style actually reflects his mostly chill and stable upbringing. He was raised in a middle-class home in the suburban neighborhood of Mableton, Georgia, as Miles McCullum. There, he lived with a supportive mother and did well in school. His only legal misdeed was a very white-collar type, credit card scamming at a department store. He even attended university for a short while, before moving himself to New York to focus on his career. He hustled hard in the most wholesome way, working at McDonald's and building his Instagram. Chance the Rapper. Born and raised in Chicago, it wasn't until Chance the Rapper's third album in 2016 that he really came into much attention, though his first two albums did receive a fair amount of critical acclaim. He even received the Grammy Award for Best Rap Album, a coveted prize, and the first to be won for a streaming-only album. With that accolade under his belt, it's clear that Chance knows what he's doing in the rap game. But Chance didn't always have the drive to rap like many of his musical counterparts. Raised by two loving parents in a middle-class neighborhood, Chance was exposed not to drugs and crime, but to politics and private schools. When he wasn't practicing his freestyling and rhymes, he was hanging out with the Jewish Student Union and meeting President Obama at the White House. Though he did get suspended from school his senior year for getting caught smoking cannabis one time, so we'll give him some points for that. These days, he carries on with this wholesome interest, helping out underprivileged kids and getting involved in community issues. Tyler, the Creator. Tyler Akunma is mostly known for heading up the founding of the hip-hop group Odd Future in the early 2010s. By the time he started working on more solo material, fans and journalists considered his style horrorcore due to its offensively dark and violent lyrics. Tyler himself disagreed with that assessment. Nevertheless, his popularity swiftly rose and grabbed the attention of Jay-Z, Rick Ross, and other big names in the industry. His lyrics have since been seen as homophobic, misogynistic, and wholly offensive to just about everyone. His controversial lyricism might make you think that Tyler has been dealing with some serious issues since childhood. However, he had a pretty mellow upbringing. He was born in 1991 in Ladera Heights, California in Los Angeles County. While he never knew his father, he had a strong connection with his mother, who supported his musical adventures. When he was 7, he started designing his own album covers and track names. By 14, he was teaching himself how to play the piano. He worked at a Starbucks and even had a MySpace page. Travis Scott. Hailing from Houston, Texas, Travis Scott has had his fair share of successes in the music industry. From 6 Grammy nominations to winning a Billboard Music Award, Travis seems to have a real hold on the rap game and doesn't shy away from making his mark. His musical style is a mix of lo-fi ambient hip-hop, though Travis himself denies that last descriptor. Overall, his music encompasses a dark vibe that can come off as just a little bit unnatural. Surely, Travis must have something dark in his past to help him devise such paranormal sounds. Actually, not really. Travis lived with his mother, who worked for Apple, and his father, an entrepreneurial small business owner in the suburban neighborhood of Missouri City on the southwest side of Houston. He graduated from high school and even attended the prestigious University of Texas for 2 years before dropping out to follow his musical ambitions. Until that point, he had enjoyed a bit of financial support from his parents, who rescinded it when he dropped out. Still, 20 years of family life and financial stability do not make a hardcore rapper, and the fact that his hit album, Astroworld, is named after the popular Houston theme park he went to a lot as a child, signifies that he had nothing if not a well-adjusted suburban childhood. Drake. In the early 2000s, there was a very popular Canadian teen drama called Degrassi: The Next Generation. The show depicted the comings and goings of a rather wholesome set of teenagers who battled every day against taboo societal issues like school shootings, rape, teen pregnancy, suicide, body image, and mental health. Jimmy Brooks, one of the main characters on the show, was a star basketball player from a rich family. He was played by none other than Hotline Bling rapper Drake. And as popular as Drake has become in the mainstream rap industry, he's a bit more like his TV character than we might assume. Born Aubrey Graham in 1986 in Toronto, Canada, Drake enjoyed all the luxuries that his parents could give him. Though his parents divorced when he was just 5 years old, he experienced a loving and stable family life with his mother, who put him into school sports, acting, and music. They lived in one of the most affluent neighborhoods in Toronto, and Drake took full advantage of attending prestigious private schools and becoming a TV star before he even graduated from high school. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button so you never miss any great content like this. Catch you in the next video.